Hello world, this is Lurky and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to look at Kiwiana and provide you with a guide to Kiwi slang. How are you going to get by in New Zealand if you don't know the local jargon? So this week I was checking out Twitter and man about the town, Dylan Reeve, posted a tweet that caught my interest. How Kiwi are you? As I looked down the list, I had a wee giggle to myself, thinking that if I pulled out any of these words to my American friends, they'd all be scratching their heads, wondering what the hell I'm going on about. So the following 29 items are synonymous with classic Kiwi iconography, and some of them date back a couple of decades, yet they absolutely define our culture today. So here it is, folks. A definitive guide on Kiwi slang terms for all my friends overseas who don't understand what the bloody hell I'm talking about. This one's for you. So as you'll see, how Kiwi are you? The first item is a jandal, number one. You probably don't even know what a jandal is, but let's just say you slap them on during summer and off you go. Number two is Fiji, yummy. Number three is a chili bin. It's pretty self-explanatory. You should understand what that is, even if you're on the other side of the world. I mean, you put those words together, what do you think you're going to get, you know? Logic dictates. Number four is LMP. Used to drink that quite a bit as a kid. Number five is a batch. Wish I had one, honestly. And number six is a pav. Nom noms. Number seven, also nom noms, is a sav. Number eight is a Jaffa. Number nine, Duvet. Number 10, pineapple lump. Number 11, red bands. Number 12, Scarfies. Number 13, Wopwops. Number 14, glad wrap. Isn't that interesting? Wrap that makes you glad, maybe? Maybe. Number 15 is Stubbies. Number 16 is gumboots. Number 17 is Lamington. Number 18 is OE. I wonder what that could be. Number 19 is togs. Yes, we'll put them on when we go to the beach. And number 20 is ute. Number 21 is twink. And no, it's not what you're thinking, people. And number 22, last but not least, is pack a sad. So let's take a look. Jandal. That's right. Otherwise known as flip-flops or thongs. Jandals are a type of sandal typically worn as a form of casual wear. They consist of a flat sole held loosely on foot by a Y-shaped strap, known as a toe thong, that passes between the first and second toes and around both sides of the foot. Jandals are worn by absolutely everybody in New Zealand during summer. They are the footwear of choice. Fijoas, num num, aka pineapple guava or guavastine. But unbelievably, the Fijoa is not actually from the guava family. It's a species of flowering plant in the myrtle family, Myrtaceae, whatever the fuck that is. It is widely cultivated as an ornamental tree and for its fruit. Quite yummy, I will admit. A chili bin, aka an esky as they are known in Australia, a cooler as they're known in the United States, also an icebox. So a chili bin is an insulated box used to keep food or drink cool. Ice cubes are most commonly placed in it to help the contents inside stay cool. You know, like beers and wine. You know, all those picnicky stuff, things that you want to keep cool. That's what you put in there. So also known as a portable ice chest, ice box, or cool box. LNP, otherwise known as lemon and pie door. So LMP is a sweet soft drink manufactured in New Zealand. Created in 1907, it was traditionally made by combining lemon juice with carbonated mineral water from the town of Paeroa. Bet you didn't know that. LMP is an absolute Kiwi icon. So Batch, aka crib in the South Island, also known as a holiday home. So a batch, pronounced batch, is a small, often very modest holiday home or beach house in New Zealand. Batches are an iconic part of the country's history and culture. Basically, they're like tiny houses that you go on holiday in. And they're normally found in really like rural places or like on the coast near water mainly. Pav, aka Pavlova. So Pavlova is a meringue-based dessert named after the Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova. It is a meringue dessert with a crisp crust and soft, light inside, usually topped with fruit and whipped cream. Nom nom noms. It's a great dessert. You will find most Kiwis will have a Pavlova on Christmas Day, especially like for special occasions when you get together with a family. Pav will be the absolute favourite dessert that everyone will eat. Sav, everyone's favourite, aka Sauvignon Blanc. So Sauvignon Blanc is a green-skinned grape variety that originates from the Bordeaux region of France. It is widely cultivated and celebrated in New Zealand, winning a shit ton of wine awards around the globe. Hooray! Yay wine! Jaffa, aka Jaffa. Jaffas are a small round lolly with a solid orange flavoured chocolate centre and a hard red shell. The name derives from the Jaffa orange. Aucklanders are commonly referred to as Jaffas, i.e. just another fucking Aucklander. That's right. Duvet, also known as a doona in Australia and a comforter in the US. A duvet is a type of bedding consisting of a soft, flat bag filled with down, feathers, wool, silk, or a synthetic alternative, and typically protected with a removable cover. Duvet is French, meaning down. So, as for me, I like a down feather mix, because that's the nicest, right? Right. So pineapple lumps, yum yum. Pineapple lumps or pineapple chunks are a chocolate-covered confection with a soft, chewy pineapple-flavoured middle from New Zealand. They are often identified as Kiwiana, for sure. So there's this little place called the New Zealand shop. You normally find them in Australia. And so all the expat Kiwis that live in Australia, they go and visit the Kiwiana shop for, you know, you guessed it, that's right, pineapple lumps and LMP and New Zealand's versions of twisties, you know, all the junk food basically. Yeah. Red bands, see gumboots. So red bands are a Kiwi icon synonymous with the Scalar Up farming brand. They are a mid-calf length rubber boot suitable for general farming situations. But you know what? In New Zealand, we fucking wear them anywhere. It doesn't matter. They might have been for the farm, but you could wear them any time, anywhere, any kind of weather. Right? It's almost like Kiwis just didn't give a fuck about how we looked. Let's just get the job done. Right? Right. Scarfies. So a Scarfie is a Kiwi university student, specifically a student at the University of Otago in Dunedin, well known for their blue and yellow scarves. Scarfies is a 1999 film about 5 students who set up in an abandoned house who discover a stockpile of weed in the basement. It's actually a really good movie, you should check it out, it's fucking funny. Wopwops, aka the Wops. So the Wopwops is the unknown, the outback, the gravelled and metalled roads, the bush, anywhere that's over an hour from civilization. The term is often shortened to Wops. So, as an example, you would say it in this way in a conversation. I live out in the Wopwops, so I only come into town once a week. You dig? Cool. Glad wrap, aka plastic wrap, cling film, and saran wrap. So Glad wrap or food wrap is a thin plastic film typically used for sealing food items in containers to keep them fresh over a longer period of time. So if you're ever wondering what a Kiwi's talking about when they're talking about Glad wrap, it's actually cling film or saran wrap. You know, they just want to wrap their food, man. Just keeps it longer for a little bit, you know, for another day. Yay. Stubbies. Oh, they're hilarious. My stepdad used to wear these. Also, he used to wear, like, Jandals with socks as well. Used to look fucking terrible. But hey, it was the way. This is the way. So Stubbies is an iconic 1970s brand of exceptionally short fashion shorts, literally worn by every man in New Zealand, often paired with a singlet and jandals or red bands for the quintessential Kiwi look. Actually, it was quite popular in the 80s as well. Stubbies really stood the test of time with Kiwis, let me tell you. Gumboots. So, also known as Wellingtons, rubber boots, and red bands. So gumboots are commonly known as Wellington boots in the UK and rubber boots in the US. They are a quintessential part of rural life in New Zealand, and every household has at least one pair. Lamington, yummy, my favourite. But always make sure that your lamingtons have fresh cream, not mock cream. Mock cream is ass. So it's a Kiwi classic icon. The Aussies say it's theirs. The Kiwis also say it's theirs. It's a cake made from squares of sponge cake, coated in an outer layer of chocolate sauce and rolled in desiccated coconut. Sounds good. OE, also known as the Overseas Experience. It's a common rite of passage for 21-year-old Kiwis to venture out into the greater world and experience travel. Exhibit A. Togs, sea bathers. See, togs refer to swimwear worn by women and girls when swimming. It is commonly known as a one-piece swimsuit and a modest alternative to the bikini. Ute. Kiwis are well known for their farming and agricultural prowess. Not only were gumboots a classic Kiwi icon, but the humble utility vehicle also played an integral part in Kiwi life. Toyota Hilux reigned supreme. Go Crumpy. Go Scotty. There's a really famous Toyota ad featuring Barry Crump, who was like the quintessential Kiwi guy back in the day, and Scotty. And they had hilarious ads, and they were like, became basically Kiwiana because they were just so Kiwified, I guess. Yeah. So Twink. It's not what you think, kids. Honestly, I promise. So, otherwise known as whiteout or correction fluid. So back in the 80s, when kids had to use paper in class, oh my god, paper? Yeah, way back in those days. Twink was a high-end commodity for students. Twink is an opaque, usually white fluid applied to paper to mask errors in text on paper. Hilarious, right? Right. Pack a sad, last but not least. So when your best mate decides to pack a sad, they literally threw a big old tantrum, got all sad-faced, complete with big pouty lower lip. Oh, sad. Oh. Sad. Packed a sad. Hush. So anyway, that was my guide. Hope you liked it, everybody. Don't forget to give my video a like and subscribe to my channel. No doubt you will see more updates from me in the future. I do a lot of gaming streams as well, so check me out. Twitch.tv/lurks3r or on youtube.com/lurks3r or even on facebook.gg/lurks3r and even Patreon. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Yeah, but hey, that's the way of the world. This is the way. 2020. That's what we do. Patreon.com/lurks3r. So if you want to support me as a content creator, go check me out on Patreon. And don't forget to subscribe to all my gazillion channels. Feel free to stalk me. It's all good. I won't take it personally. Honest. But you might like my content. So, see you later. Thanks very much. Don't forget, big thumbs up. Bye.